So why was I almost ready to throw up today? Stay tuned and find out why. Kiki, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. What I like to do is talk about anything and everything classic rock. Again, last week was crazy, lots of stuff going on. This week, even crazier, and lots of stuff still going on. Thank goodness, or else I wouldn't be here talking about classic rock. So let's go. It's been just a really sad past few weeks. We lost Eddie Money on September 13th at the age of 70. Then just 2 days later, Rick Ocasek, lead singer of The Cars, he passed away at the age of 75 on September 15th. Original drummer of the group Cream, Ginger Baker, he recently passed away on October 6th at the age of 80. Now, Cream was formed in London in 1966 alongside Jack Bruce and Eric Clapton. So remember over the spring, Kirk Hammett of Metallica, he slipped and fell on his wah-wah pedal while performing to a crowd in Milan, Italy. Well, that wah-wah pedal was made very famous and popular by tons of bands in the 60s, including Jimi Hendrix and Cream. Cream was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1993, and some of the hits they gave us were White Room, Crossroads, and Sunshine of Your Love. Now, Baker is seen as a drumming pioneer. He used 2 bass drums instead of 1, and after Cream broke up in 1968, he joined Blind Faith, Ginger Baker's Air Force, and the Baker-Gurvitz Army. Then Baker went off to Italy and just completely took a very long break from music. Now, in 2005, he did join Eric Clapton and did a bunch of Cream concerts, but retired fully in 2016 after learning that he had some very serious heart issues. Again, Baker passed away on October 6th, peacefully, his family said, in a London hospital. How cool is it that the Beatles just celebrated the 50th anniversary of the release of Abbey Road? So we kind of figure, we think of the Beatles, who likes the Beatles? Well, I think their demo is like ages 65 to 105, right? Well, my bad, because it was just released that 30% of the 1.7 billion streams that the Beatles have gotten so far in 2019 were from 18 to 24-year-olds, so shame on me. And Paul and Ringo must just love the fact that their music has grown so much within a much younger audience. Now, the Beatles are still considered to be the most popular rock band in history, all time, ever, since the beginning of the world. Well, maybe not that far back. The Flintstones, they were probably really popular back then.
The Flintstones?
So now the next group after 18 to 24-year-olds are the 25 to 29-year-olds. So what song are a favorite of each age group? Well, I was kind of surprised at this. The 18 to 24-year-olds choose to stream the song Yesterday. I mean, Yesterday's kind of like, it's really kind of a sad song. Yesterday, all our troubles seem so far away. I mean, you're young. Come on now, it should be I Saw Her Standing There, right? That should be the 18 to 24-year-old song. But then as we get into the 25 to 29-year-olds, they get a little bit more peppier, and their favorite song is Come Together. Thank you, because that come together. That thank you. Happy. Let's all just come together. And then the next group is the 30 to 34-year-olds. Now, the song that they like to stream is I Want to Hold Your Hand, even though they're way past holding anyone's hand. So it's kind of cute. I think it's really cute. So what kind of a Beatles song lover are you? Are you more into the early Beatles music when they were really just happy and it was just really, oh yeah, we're the Beatles, Or were you more into the deep stuff? Like 68 through 70, they were quiet and about peace, and it was just more monotone, right? So let me know in the comments down below, what kind of a Beatles fan are you? Did you like the early stuff or the later stuff? Now, I do have to say, one of my favorites is Get Back. And you know why I really like that song? I do these things because I am a little bit twisted in the way I think about classic rock, but I remember when I first heard the song and then I just kept listening to it over and over again, Paul McCartney sounded like Kermit the Frog. Don't you think, get back, get back, get back to where you once belong, right? He sounded like Kermit the Frog. Paul never sounded like that in any other song, but in Get Back, his voice was different. I don't know what happened there, but I liked it. And it fascinated me, because I'm odd that way. So Jojo was a man who thought he was alone. You know you thought about it. Maybe you didn't say it out loud, but you thought about why is Paul sounding like that? Great song though. So Kiss is going to play for the Sharks. I wasn't quite sure that I was reading this correctly, but I was reading it correctly. On November 18th in South Australia, the band is going to be on a boat, and they're going to, it sounds like, be submerged under the water into the ocean, along with 18 or so fans, lucky fans. I don't know. My nose is just itchy. I don't know if the fans are paying for it, if they won a contest. I just don't know, but they're going to play for the Great White Sharks. And supposedly there was a study done that sharks really like rock and roll. I think they just like Gene's tongue. Just saying. It's red. They like blood. Now we all know that Gene Simmons just likes to do different things. So he got connected with Airbnb and they set this whole thing up. So again, are they going to be on a boat, a submarine? They're going to be submerged? I'm not quite sure. The whole thing seems kind of murky to me. Get it? Murky. They're going underwater. Water's murky. Sharks live in murky water. It cracked me up. Whatever. All the money is going to charity, so that's really cool. And Kiss will be playing the UK for the very last time on June 12th of 2020 at the Download Festival. So as the Great White Sharks wait and wait for Kiss to perform, I wonder if the Sharks have their own VIP packages. Guaranteed they won't be as expensive as Gene's, but they're Sharks. You never know. Now we all know that last week Lou Gramm was hospitalized with dehydration, fatigue, and a severe respiratory infection. As a result, he had to cancel the remainder of his then and now shows that he did have scheduled with Foreigner, as well as some shows that he had scheduled with John Payne and Asia. Of course, Lou was very, very disappointed that he had to cancel the shows, but in true Lou fashion, he made a statement on social media, and he said that if he did push himself to perform, he would be in big trouble. So, doctor's orders, I ride the bench. Just so something Lou would say, right? And then he ended it and told everyone to just rock on. Now, you know, I'm constantly thinking about different things to do, and I don't have a lot of followers here. I do appreciate every single one of you who do watch my channel. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I came up with this crazy idea. Didn't even tell my husband about it. I have an idea how I can execute it, but I just think it would be super, super cool to gather some videos from all of you wishing Lou the very best and to get well soon. Now in my contact info, my email address is right there. Send me a quick 10-second video. Nothing to me. It's all going to be directed to Lou. I'll put together a video. I already have in my mind what song I'm going to use. And it would be like a whole get well video card from all of us to Lou Gramm. Now again, I don't have many followers here. Let's face facts. But if you share this video and we can get a bunch of people at least to get a video together, I will keep this open until October 31st. Because you know what? We love Lou Gramm. We want to see him back out there again. And we just want him to get well soon because he's given us so much. It's time for us to just give him maybe a little smile, you know? So again, just a 10-second video wishing Lou the very, very best. And again, I have no idea. Maybe I'll get one video from you guys. Maybe I'll get 5. But I want to put something together and just put it out in the universe so Lou can have some good vibes and get well soon. And again, I'll keep this open until October 31st. So pass it along, okay? So why was I going to almost vomit today? Well, I did vomit just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Little bit in the back of my throat. All right, I'm gonna get comfy for this, okay? All right, now we know Steve Perry just tweeted last week about that manager of a baseball team retiring. So Steve was all sad. He said everybody was sad. It kind of sounded like the guy died, but he didn't. He was just really sad. And Steve hasn't really been out there. Let's face facts, right? I've been talking about this for so long. He released Traces like a year ago, okay? And as far as public appearances go, there really haven't been many, right? He hasn't been out there. Well, so I see that Steve Perry tweeted around 9 a.m. this morning, and I glanced at it, And then I said, oh, cool, Heather Gersten. She's actually a DJ here, and I believe that she is assistant program director of a very large radio station here in Rhode Island, Light 105. Now, she was fortunate enough to interview Steve Perry last year. Her interview is on Twitter, it's on YouTube. I believe it's on YouTube. It is on the Light 105 website, so you can definitely go and check that interview out from Heather Gersten and Steve Perry. It was really, really good. She cried. I'm like, I would have cried. I totally would have cried too. So it was definitely a well done interview. Well, so she's getting to interview him again. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Put the phone down. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she'll be interviewing him. Great. I'll look it up. My husband madly is texting me, did you see the Steve Perry announcement?
I have to do everything around here.
I'm like, yeah, Heather from Light 105 is going to interview with him again. That's cool. No, Steve Perry is coming to Providence, Rhode Island. I'm like, oh, stop it. He is not coming to Providence, Rhode Island. Yes, he's coming to Providence, Rhode Island. Here. So he sends me the link. I click on the link, and it was to buy tickets to see Steve Perry at an event on the 27th of this month. It's on a Sunday, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning at Skyline in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm like, all right, let's just back it up a little bit. I didn't know what emotions I was really feeling at that point. There were a lot of them. I wanted to jump up and scream. The vomiting thing was going on. I was congested. I don't know how that happened. A lot of different bodily functions were happening all at the same time. So it was kind of confusing to me. I didn't know if I was dying or hyperventilating. I was confused. So instead of being confused and worrying about all of the bodily functions that were happening to my body at that point, I said, let me just take out my credit card and purchase the 2 tickets. Now, this was 15 minutes after it was announced. My husband's like, just buy the tickets. Just what are you doing? And I didn't know. I'm like, okay. So I bought the 2 tickets. So I kept clicking on the tickets to make sure that they were real. Well, they charged my credit card, so someone's getting a couple $100. Great. I hope the tickets are real. They're real. They're real. But I did keep looking at them going, oh my God, I'm really going to this event. Well, the whole thing behind this event, which is pretty amazing, all of the money, 100% of the money being raised for this magnanimous brunch that Steve Perry is hosting, along with Heather Gersten of Light 105, is that the money is going to the Gloria Gemma Breast Cancer Foundation. So just the fact that all of the proceeds, Steve's coming here, he's flying across the country to help raise money for this breast cancer foundation, which is so Steve, right? It just is. It's just so Steve. And let's not forget, he did lose his girlfriend, Kelly, to breast cancer. It's not only near and dear to Steve, it's near and dear to many, many people. Whether it be you've lost someone close to you from breast cancer or cancer, the money is all going to a very, very good place. The Gloria Gemma Foundation does a ton in the state. So I will include the link to the Gloria Gemma Foundation, and if you can donate whatever you can, it definitely is a great cause. But now, back to regularly scheduled programming. Let's talk about Steve Perry. So he's going to be at this brunch, right? Very neat. And then I get a text from Roberta. Did you see that Steve Perry is coming to Providence? I'm like, I bought my tickets. Then I'm guessing many of you who watch me definitely watch Gary Stuckey because he lives, eats, and breathes Steve Perry. So then he reached out to me. Did you see this? Did you get your tickets? I'm like, yes, Gary, I got my tickets. Thank you so much for sending this to me. I thought that was so sweet of him. And I'm like, Gary, are you coming to Providence? And he said, no, I can't go to Providence. I wish Gary could come to Providence because it would be really cool to have 2 Steve Perry lunatics in the same room with Steve Perry. Because when is this going to happen again? Then I get another message from Rich and Sherry. And they're like, here's this. Did you get your Steve Perry tickets? Yes, I did. Thank you so much for sending this to me. That was so awesome. And then Lindy, she's like, oh my gosh, did you get your Steve Perry tickets? I know I'm being repetitive here, but I have the greatest people watching me because they're looking out for me. They're like, yo, you gotta go see Steve Perry. And again, going back to seeing that original tweet from him, I just didn't think much of it. I just figured, oh, an interview, how cool. Well, I mean, he promoted Traces a year ago and he talked to Heather then. So it's a year later, he's talking to her again. No, I was just not reading into it because again, hasn't been much going on. So let's get into our Steve Perry pastry tribute of the week. These fine pastries are from Borelli's Bakery here in Coventry, Rhode Island. They are not sponsoring me, and I have given them a lot of money in the past few weeks, so they should be sponsoring me, don't you think? So I didn't just get one pastry this week. I didn't. I figured this is a really, I have a yellow fork. This is a really special day, and I have hair just all over me. Really special day, so I got 4 different treats. Now, I will eat each one for you in honor of Steve Perry. Now, I'm going to do this one first. This one, my friends, is I just thought this was so cute, and I figured that, and I knew I was going to use my gold plate, and this kind of matches my gold plate, and I can hold it. Look, it has a little holder thing, and it has a pumpkin on top. It's a pumpkin cheesecake, and I said to myself, Steve probably likes fall-y things, and when he comes here at the end of October, he will get to experience fall in New England, which is really nice, right? So I'm gonna eat this pumpkin cheesecake in honor of Steve Perry, and then I have 3 other ones to go. Oh my God, that is really good. So what they did was, it's a pumpkin cheesecake, and then there's sugar frosting all around it, and then on the top, what's that? Oh, it's like whipped cream. Oh yeah. So let's taste the pumpkin's hard. What am I gonna do with that? Oh, it's like what the hell is that? Oh, it's like a chocolate or something. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh my God, what a block of sugar, for Christ's sake. I don't like that. But the other part of it, oh my God. Ugh. I'm sorry, I don't like that pumpkin. But the rest of it's really good. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Oh, that looks messy. Let me get these pumpkin things off. I don't like that. Yeah. That ruined it. You should have just kept the pumpkin cheesecake with no pumpkin hard thing on top. That's just a suggestion. This is a Boston cream pie, a little one, a little baby one. Isn't that nice? Look at that, how yummy that is. Now, I bet this is going to be really good. Oh, it's hard. I can't. I didn't get a knife. And my husband said, get a knife. I said, no. I can do this without a knife. So. Girl. That is good. It's got pudding inside. You can't really see it. And then it's like a cookie on the bottom. That one's yummy. I like that. I'll have a little more of that. And my hair goes in my mouth. I hate that. You know what I mean? All right, that one's good. And I think Steve would like that because, again, it's chocolate and has cream on it with little chocolate shavings, so he could write a song about that maybe. Oh, you're my chocolate queen with whipped cream and a cookie on the bottom. That sounds really bad, but okay. And the next one, this is yummy. I'll put that down next to Brett. I can't get Brett's hat dirty because that would be bad if I got Brett's hat dirty. So now this one, obviously I like chocolate. I'm always picking really mostly everything chocolate. This is, I forget what she said this was, but it's something. It's something, and it has jimmies on it. Caramel. I think it's a caramel cheesecake. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna try that. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. I literally just, like, I gave myself a cavity just now. Oh, it's yummy. I'm my favorite so far. Oh, it's a turtle cheesecake. That's what she said. Yep. Turtle. I hope you can see it. That's really good. Oh my gosh. It has like a hard chocolate on the outside. That's really good. Okay. Yummy. And Steve would probably like that. Because I bet Steve Perry likes turtles. Do you think he likes turtles? I think he's a turtle type of guy. So I'm gonna go with a turtle cheesecake for Steve Perry because he likes turtles. And then last but not least, I don't know what the name of this is, but I figured it has fruit on it. And I figured I would get that because Steve Perry has to eat healthy sometime. He can't always be eating chocolate. You could have something healthy, right? So I'm gonna eat the peach first. Oh, good. Oh my God. I feel like a baby. Did your mom or dad or anybody used to give you canned peaches when you were a kid? My mom always gave me canned peaches. I don't know why, but I don't think I liked them then. But eating that peach right now brought me right back to when I was 5, and I appreciate it now. Strawberry. I don't know what's in the middle. I don't know what that stuff is. I mean, it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's not like that pumpkin candy thing. This is way better. The cheesecake of the pumpkin thing was really good. Just not the pumpkin candy on top. That was bad. This is very good. But again, it's healthy. It has a healthy taste to it. So Steve would probably like this, and he would say, yes, I like that healthy option. But I'll take the turtle cheesecake because I like turtles. I'm Steve Perry and I like turtles. So that's it. That's all I've got. And I'm going to be talking about Steve Perry now until I go and see him.
Help me out.
And Lindy actually asked me, so what does your husband think of all this? Maybe next week he'll let you know. I'm driving him crazy already, and it's been 8 hours, I think. So, yep, it's gonna be a long few weeks. That's all I'm gonna say. If I seem a little happier today, it's because I'm so excited. Now, I don't know if I'll get to talk to him. I don't know if I'll get to touch him. I mean, if they know I'm coming, they'll probably have security blocking him, and I'll just be able to look from afar, but I hope not. I hope I get to touch his suit jacket, because that would be nice. And I hope I just get to look into his eyes and say, because you know that's what's gonna happen. I can talk, right? I can talk. This is gonna be different for me. Steve Perry, Kiki Classic Rock. It's gonna be tough. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna psych myself up and I'm gonna start getting mentally prepared to meet my maker. It's kind of like the coming of Gandhi, right? No, it's not, but it's big. This is a big deal. You know what, and I totally forgot to talk about, he said he's coming out with Christmas music, but Steve, time's a ticking. It's almost the middle of October. You gotta get the Christmas music out. I mean, Home Depot has had Christmas decorations and reindeer out for a month. So you gotta get the Christmas music out. Let's go. Chop. I can't tell Steve Perry what to do. He's gonna do what he wants to do and eat that turtle cheesecake. He would like that. So guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, because I need that. I need you to share this. I really, really do. And again, we want to send that big fat get well video to Lou Gramm. So again, share, share, share. Send me those videos and let's get this rocking and rolling and get Lou up and running again. Guys, have a great day, a great night, a great weekend, a great everything. And as always, remember, most importantly, what is most important in this life? For crying out loud, it's to keep rocking with Steve Perry, because he's coming to Providence. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. Am I red? I think I'm red. I think so.